Welcome to Baby Boy Mulligan's Guitars, Mods, and Music. And today we're going over the U.S. veteran build that I'm going to be giving away at a veterans organization. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let's get into the build. All right, guys, so I took the pick guard off of this guitar. I just trimmed all the pieces. We're going to put some new tuners on it, some roller string trees. This is that veterans guitar that I was just talking about, just to remind you. It's for that veterans giveaway. Just finishing up getting these holes cleared out. I'll show you what the pickguard looks like on the guitar. In a previous video, I sneak peeked this to you guys before I took it apart. This is the part of the pickguard I don't like doing, but I like that it's completely shielded. This is a SAFU loaded pickguard, and it comes with a back plate, and they're fairly inexpensive. $10, something like that. 15, something, nothing crazy. With the back plate, that's not bad. All right. So let's see how this looks on here now, and how everything lines up. Oop, just lost something. Oh, one of these. Oh, one of them's not stuck to it. They were all stuck to the headstock, so I didn't mess with them yet. The one I missed. That's because that's plastic. But plastic wasn't all cut out. No big deal. All right, so we got 2 holes that line up, 3 holes that line up, 4 holes that line up, 5 holes that line up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 11 line up. So it's a fairly good fit. Nice looking on the blue. And it's going to have these pickups. So black and blue, like the guitar. Nope, wouldn't be a build if you didn't ding something. That's on the pickguard, no big deal. That's a nice looking pickup. That'll be, of course, 3 singles. All right. And then this is going to get T's 18-to-1 locking tuners that I took off one of my other guitars, and they're going to go on here. Actually, I think I took these off my girl's guitar. Let's see if these are scratches or just glue from the. Yeah, a couple little scratches, but not a big deal. That must have happened in shipping. Because these weren't even used. She hadn't even played the guitar yet. I'm teaching her how to play. She loved the color and she said, well, you know, I can't beat YouTube in guitars. It's your love. So I guess if I want to be your other love, I've got to learn to love guitars. So she wanted her purple tees. And I'm going to teach her how to do that. All right. So now we've got to harvest everything from this, put it on here, and then wire the pickups into this one at a time. So I'm going to move the guitar off the table so it doesn't get scratched. And then we'll work on that. Set that right there. And this is a pain in the butt. All that backing from the tape. All right, let me get this cleaned up and I'll come back. So I got to show off my little handy dandy vacuum. It's just a neat little thing. It's a desk vacuum I got from Five Below. I think it was $5.99 or $6.99, but you gotta love it. Cute little thing. All right. This is gonna fight me. Okay, so yeah, that's on there. Don't want to damage the pot, otherwise I got to start all over. And that sucker's on there. Try going this way. This was not meant to come off. Let me tell you. Okay, time for some extra leverage. And I do not want to bust this, because you can pull that pot right out of there. If you do that, the pot's no good. And we just did all this work for nothing. Man, they're all the same way. I don't know if this is the only black pickguard I got. Now I gotta go look. Time for a break. So I used all of my black pick guards. So what's going to happen is if I bust this, I'm just going to have to get one of the white ones, get the knobs off of this, and then get the white pick guard and use the guts of that. I hope it did not damage this pot. Now I'm going to have to put it back. I'm going to have to put it in the guitar, check it before I wire it up now. That's the way it's got to go. Why would you put pots on that are that tight? And this one's going to come off the easiest. Of course, the last one. Look at all the tools I'm using on this. This is crazy. I don't want to break it now. All right, we're going to take a break and come back. All right, guys, so we successfully got those knobs off. Again, my internet is going out. I lost a little footage. I cut the first pickup out. I put the first pickup in. Now I'm labeling the wire for the pickup. This way we don't forget which one is which, because that would be bad. So handy dandy black marker. With just a B. We know that's the bridge. So I'm going to put this back together. Bam. Now we will cut the middle. And we'll tape that together. And what are we going to put on there, guys? An M. Gals, if you're watching. And then we're going to cut the neck and put an N on there. Okay, now we know what everything is. Easy peasy. Now I'm not going to make you sit through all of that because that is a pain and it's going to take a while. So I will be back when I have installed all the pickups, the guts, and then we'll start doing some soldering. All right. Everything is installed. All the wires there, I haven't cleaned them up and done all that yet, but we're going to give you a quick test. All right, good pickups. And the volume works. And the tone works. And the tone works. So we are all set there. Now it is time to zip tie all the wires. Let me get the zip ties and I will be right back. All right, so let's start with this, which is the bridge pickup. So that's all right there, neatly tucked. Okay. Next, we need to run this down the middle. So this is where this needs to meet. I don't want to close it all the way because I want to tuck this one in there too. So I probably should have wrapped that around that. So we don't have 10 zip ties in there. Okay. You don't want to make that too tight because you want to be able to move it around a little bit. Okay. Plenty of zip ties. So now we got all this mess. All right, now flip this over. Shove these two wires in here. A little more. Get this down here a little more. Get this guy under there. And bam! Nice and neat. All right, I got a couple of screws in. Now I'm going to make the drill holes for the new screws. And I'll notice my blue tape so I don't go too deep. And that's it. And now we'll just put the screws in, and that'll be it. Now I'm going to try the new trick and see if it works. Plug in my little vacuum. Worked pretty good. Got it up at all the holes anyway. You got to get one, man. Five Below. All right. Give it a little once over. I had to stop the video there a few minutes ago. My sugar went low and I started shaking. Straight shaking like bacon about to go in the pan. Well, before I do any more of these, I should probably pull this off, right? Ooh, want to do that. I got more. Still got a little bit of that shake. Luckily, that didn't leave a mark. I have to say, the only thing I didn't like about this dobro was I had to take my soldering iron and burn the holes in the pickguard for the tone pots because they don't have those little things for the tabs for the pots. But no big deal. Got it done. All right, there we go. Pickguard installed. Looking pretty good. All right, guys, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Baby Boy Mulligan's Guitars, Mods, and Music. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time.